Yo! And welcome to another Renegade X Essentials tutorial. This one's all about a Capturable MCT, Master Control Terminal. First off, let's show you where it is. This one's a bit confusing because you would think it would be under where all the other Master Control Terminals are, but it isn't. It's under Buildings, and it's called Capturable MCT. RX_Capturable MCT. And again, this one's a bit confusing because the pivot point is nowhere near where the actual MCT is, which is a bit weird, but we'll deal with it. So what we want to do is, and for some reason it's a bit messed up, it isn't even square. But yep, we'll do that. Let's try and square it up a little bit. Yeah, that's good. This here is everything you need. So we'll click on that, even though the pivot point's over here, we're going to use this. So let me just come into game. Of course I need to be in Ren-x mode, so let's just change these properties again. I keep forgetting to do this. So you can see this actually has a UI to it and is actually a part of the UI. So first thing I need to do is actually set up a system to test this with. So I'm going to put a pickup in. I'm going to put a weapons pickup. I'm just going to put it next to it. And I'm going to hit F4 and I'm going to give it a repair gun. An advanced repair gun because just because it's faster. But in typical game you'd be using an engineer or a hot wire or a technician to get this. So we're going to come in and we're just going to grab this so I can just switch to it quickly and we can start taking it. This is all well and good, but we have to get this information into Kismet. So now we've actually done that. Let's get Kismet up and running. We need to add this into Kismet. So we're just going to add a node like that. So what this primarily used as is as a check. So from the purchase terminal, if you use a purchase terminal, or you could use a clock technically, like a delay clock, to if you want to like add credits and whatnot, you could do it that way with a clock and do a check who has it, and you can have if it's equal to, which we're going to sort out now. So we need to get a team number from this. So this is quite easily done. This is done through a new action, team, get team number, and we're just going to put the target into there. And we need an integer. So new value, integer, into here. That's primarily it, but then you need to check between which team you're actually on. So this is really easy to do. What we're going to do is put a condition in. We can compare two integers. So we're going to compare A with B. We can either use 0 or 1 here. You can't use any other numbers, but I'm going to use 1. And for testing purposes again, I'm just going to use an announcement. So negative. Affirmative. So what's happening now is if 0 or if A is equal to B, I want to play affirmative. Basically this is saying that you nod. So announcement text nod. And if A is smaller than B, we want to put in the announcement negative, and we just say GDI. Just be thorough and actually put a capsule there. So yeah. So right now, actually, I want to put a clock on this just to tell you the difference. So new action. I want to go to MISC. I could use a timer, but I'm just going to use a delay because it's just easier for me. I'm going to put the finish into start and then the finish into in. And to actually kick this off, I need to load level. Primarily, I'd use this as a check on a purchase terminal. So basically on a trigger. So I trigger, then get a load of stuff, see if I'm the right team, see if I have enough money, and blah blah blah. But this can be used to give credits. We can. Well, I'm not sure if it can be used to give credits because the give credit command is technically a cheat. So you might not be able to get credits off this. I don't know. But yeah. So right now, what we're doing is lowering level, putting a delay of a second. Tell you the truth, I'm going to put 5 seconds. This may give a bit of lag. I'll start with a restart. Then we're going to get team of this. If it's 0, we're going to play the negative. If it's the same as, if it's 1, it's going to play affirmative and add an announcement bit of text. So let's start off. Let's go in. Right now, we're not getting any announcements because this isn't actually throwing out a number. So we're going to get this. Unfortunately, I can't change team at the moment because there's nowhere to do. Negative. And we should be getting some text. GDI. So now that we're getting that, this will work with the positive as well. So if I just do it this way, this will come out. If I put a 0 here, actually, that'll be easier. So this time, if I'm not going to get anything. I'll quickly do this. Now we got nod because it thinks we're nod. That's primarily just through this. I could change this and change this. But yeah, that's how you get the team numbers. I don't think there's any other settings for this. Oh yes, there is. There's max health, so we can actually put a max health on it. If we just put 1 here, come in. It says 100%, but it's ours. See, we could set this to 1000. Don't worry about that health thing. So yeah, the percentage is the percentage of the number. So depending on how much you have here. I do believe this was 200. I can't remember. Let's just default it. Oh, it's 400. Default it. It's all good. Building lights. Don't need to worry about that. With the building lights, if I put a light in, so let's lock that. I could turn this light off and on. Well, apparently I should be able to. Create a new object, spotlight. Whatever. Basically, I'll be able to pick one that's in the map. So like that. Point light. that'll do. It should turn on and off, but it isn't dynamic, so yeah. You could set a light to be on and off or a different colour, depending on depending on who has it. You could also hook this up to a matinee to raise and lower a flag if so called wanted. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this helps. There's a lot you can do with MCT's purchase terminals now, and hope you use them. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.